Do you feel it? That heavy weight in your chest when you scroll through your phone? You see people your age buying houses, getting promoted, traveling the world. Meanwhile, you're still trying to figure out your next step. A voice in your head whispers, I am late. I am failing. I am falling behind. But what if I told you that the clock you're watching is a lie? Before you let that timer define your worth, stay with me for a moment. This story is for everyone who feels invisible in a world that is moving too fast. Once upon a time, in a strange city made of gears and metal, everyone walked around with a red timer glowing on their arm. These timers counted everything: achievements, success, milestones. The faster your timer moved, the more successful people thought you were. If your timer was fast, people clapped for you. They called you talented. They said you were going places. But if your timer was slow, they looked away. They whispered behind your back. They treated you like you were invisible. In this city lived a young man named Leo. He was 28 years old, and his timer was moving very, very slowly. Every day, Leo watched his friends' timers glowing brightly. His childhood friend Sarah had just bought her second house. His college roommate David had been promoted to manager. His cousin Emma was traveling across Europe, posting beautiful photos every day. But Leo, he was still living in a small apartment, working a job he didn't love, trying to save money, trying to figure out what he really wanted. His timer barely moved at all. People would ask him, Leo, what have you achieved this year? And he didn't know what to say. He felt ashamed. One night, Leo couldn't take it anymore. He looked at his timer and felt his chest tighten with panic. I'm 28, he thought. I should have everything figured out by now. I should have a career. I should have money. I should have a plan. But I have nothing. The weight of that thought crushed him. In desperation, he remembered something. At the edge of the city, there was an old clockmaker. People said he was the one who made all the timers. Maybe, just maybe, he could fix Leo's broken timer. Leo ran through the dark streets until he reached a small workshop glowing with golden light. He knocked on the door. An elderly man opened it. His face was weathered, but his eyes were kind and deep, like he had seen 1,000 lifetimes. Master, Leo said, his voice breaking, please, you have to help me. My timer is running out. I've achieved nothing. Everyone else is ahead of me. I'm falling behind. Please, fix me. The old clockmaker looked at Leo's arm, at the red numbers glowing dimly. He didn't see success or failure. He saw something else. He saw a trap. The old man smiled gently and said, Child, these numbers are not your life. They are parasites. They eat your peace because you are trying to live someone else's time. The clockmaker continued, You think you are racing against the world, but you're only racing against an illusion. The clockmaker led Leo inside the workshop. Thousands of clocks hung on the walls, all ticking at different speeds. Some were fast, some were slow, but none of them sounded the same. The old man opened a golden wooden box on his desk. Inside was something Leo had never seen before, a heart made of light. It didn't tick like a clock. It didn't rush. It simply breathed. This, the clockmaker said softly, is what you should be listening to. Not the timers, not the numbers, your own heart. He walked Leo to the window and pointed outside to a forest on the edge of the city. Look at the forest, the old man said. Do you see the wildflowers? Leo nodded. A wildflower blooms in a week and dies in a month. It's fast, it's beautiful, but it doesn't last. The clockmaker pointed to a massive oak tree standing tall in the center of the forest. Now look at that oak tree. It takes 50 years to grow, 50 years of silence, 50 years of patience. And when it finally stands tall, it lives for centuries. He turned to Leo. Tell me, is the oak tree late? Is it failing because it didn't bloom in a week like the wildflower? Leo shook his head slowly. No, the old man said. It is not late. It is simply building deep roots. He placed a hand on Leo's shoulder. Your 20s and 30s are not for the harvest, child. They are for the soil. They are for the roots. You are not falling behind. You are simply growing at the speed of your own soul. Leo felt something shift inside him. For the first time in years, the weight in his chest began to lift. But what about everyone else? Leo asked. What about their success? Their houses? Their careers? The clockmaker smiled. They are living their timelines, and you are living yours. A bird does not envy a fish for swimming. A fish does not envy a bird for flying. They each move in their own way, at their own pace. He handed Leo a small glowing seed. This seed doesn't know what a calendar is. It only knows how to grow. Take it. Let it teach you how to exist without permission. Plant this when you're ready. It will grow into something only you can create. Not in their time, in yours. Leo left the workshop that night. He didn't run anymore. He walked slowly, calmly, with the seed in his pocket. He looked at his timer one last time. Then he gently peeled it off his arm and let it fall to the ground. It shattered into 1,000 pieces of red light and disappeared. For the first time in years, Leo felt free. He realized he wasn't falling behind. He was simply moving at the speed of his own soul, building roots that would one day grow into something strong, something real, something that couldn't be measured by anyone else's clock. Here's the truth most people won't tell you. There is no universal timeline for success. Some people bloom early, like wildflowers. Others take decades to grow, like oak trees. But both are beautiful. Both are valuable. Both are exactly where they need to be. Your 20s and 30s are not for the harvest. They are for building the roots, learning, failing, discovering who you really are. Stop watching their clocks. Start listening to your heart. You are not falling behind. You are exactly where you need to be. If this story touched your heart, please give it a like and share it with someone who needs to hear this message today. Tell us in the comments, what are you building roots for right now? Remember, your timeline is your own. Trust it, believe in it, honor it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next story, where we'll continue learning and growing together. Believe in your timing.